Hello, and welcome to the Devcon 2 Designer Commentary video. For our minigame collection, we came up with the idea of an on-rail shooter. Our references would be The Walking Dead arcade or House of the Dead, where players would have to navigate an environment and shoot enemies. We also had the idea of bystanders that would get in the way of shooting enemies, and you would have to do your best to avoid shooting them or suffer the consequences. Either that be a game over or just losing points. This is the result of our work, so players will move their crosshairs and are able to shoot with the action button, where skeletons are coming towards them in waves. Additionally, bystanders will be coming across the screen and players will have to avoid shooting them or they'll lose points. If players manage to defeat all the skeletons, then they get a point per hit. Over time, the skeletons deal damage if they are close enough to the player. If the player runs out of health, then it is a game over. However, if you manage to survive the 60 seconds and all of the waves, then you are rewarded with an end screen and you can see which player got more points, either that by shooting skeletons or avoiding the most bystanders. The main role I played in this project was coding, so I coded all of the logic for the enemy movement, the player input, as well as the bystander movement. I set it so that a raycast would shoot from the cursors, and whenever it hit a game object, be that an environment layer or a hostile, it would play a particle effect to show that that was hit. So that would either be the blood splat or the sparks when the environment gets hit. Next, I coded the logic for the wave spawning of both the skeletons and the bystanders. So the skeletons will spawn in a wave from in front of the screen, and the bystanders, they'll spawn alternate of the screen so that they both intersect while you're aiming at the enemy.